On this episode, I'm getting close to dinosaurs and seeking space. I find myself between a rock and a hard place. Sitting down with an artist that makes art look sweet and ending with a bang, or better yet, a beat of a few drums. You don't want to miss it. What's Poppin' PBC loves to pop in color, but we also love to pop in arts and culture. And here I'm at the Norton Museum of Arts with Charlie, who's welcomed us here and going to give us a tour. But first, I want to find out more information about the Norton. And I do have to tell you, it is my first time here. I feel so bad because it's so beautiful.
Don't feel bad, and I actually love that because part of my job that is really, really rewarding is to be able to join people as a first-time visitor and sort of experience the museum through their eyes, because there is a common theme of, wow, I was not expecting that, and I love that.
A couple of misconceptions I want to get out the way first, because I want people around the world, when they come to visit Palm Beach County, to definitely come here. So what are the biggest myths that you have to, I would say, debunk today?
Yeah, so I would say there's actually two. The first one is people who have lived here a long time and people who have visited here for a long time. They know that there's a museum here, but they have this idea that we might be a little sleepy museum with a few paintings dusted on the wall. And then we have other people who might think to themselves, you know, I'm not really a museum person, that's not for me. And I can tell you, I prove those 2 points wrong over and over and over again, because this museum really does have something for everyone.
Well, I definitely will say that I am a witness to that. I didn't know what to expect here. I came here, I'm like, okay, yeah, see a few artwork, but then I got captivated with what's on your wall.
Yes.
And you don't only have things here, you have things outdoors as well.
We do. We have a lovely sculpture garden, and it's open year round. It's getting a little warm in the summer, but that's okay. You can always come dip into the air-conditioned halls of the museum. But outside is great for kids. They love to run around, and we actually even have a little virtual reality setup where they can run around with an iPad, snap some pictures and send postcards to themselves. So it's very family friendly as well.
I love that you mentioned family friendly, because I'm always looking for places that you can get educated and both entertained, so people can come here who are toddler size to grandparents.
All ages, yes. And we do have every week on Saturdays, we have something we call it Family Studios. We have a teaching artist, she's on our staff, and families come in. It's only the cost of admission to the museum. Kids are free, and they come in and they make art. And they can do it with their families, ages all young to old.
I love that you mentioned the word free. I always say it's my favorite F word.
I say if it's free, it's for me. That's
right,
my saying.
That's true. But people will probably think of the Norton, because again, the artwork is absolutely amazing here, that access for all may not be allowed,
but it is very accessible, and I'll tell you why. We have, over the course of the year, we have 4 free community days where the museum is open to everybody. In the summer, between Memorial Day and Labor Day on Saturdays, it is free to all of Palm Beach County. So that's a lot of people. And year round, the Norton is always free on Saturdays to citizens of the city of West Palm Beach. So we love our locals and we want to take care of them. So they're always welcome here free on Saturdays.
And anyone that knows me knows I love to eat, obviously, right? I love food. I did not know you had a restaurant here.
We do. We have a restaurant. It's a lovely way to really make this an experience, right? It's not just to come in to see the museum. You come in, you see what's on the walls, you see what's in the galleries, maybe you do some activities with your kids, and if you're hungry, and you probably will be because you're here all day, you can hop into the restaurant and have a bite to eat. And they do have a kid menu as well.
And it's not just one level here.
No, many levels here at the Norton. We have 3 floors.
3?
3 floors. How much time do you have today, Kitty?
I have a little while to hang out with, with artwork. Okay. So when you think of this place, and I know you work here, of course, but why should people come to the Norton?
We are very encompassing and educational, but also there's just a lot of fun things happening here. So if you're bored on a Friday night, every Friday night, 52 weeks a year, we have Art After Dark. Starts at 5, it goes till 10. Reduced admission always, $10, 5 for students. And we have live music always. Sometimes it's opera, sometimes it's a band, sometimes it's a DJ, or maybe it be a performance. And there's always that art making activity as well.
And before I leave here, I have to visit these 2 big pieces of artwork that everyone talks about. They take pictures with them all the time.
Yes, I will take you out there. It is a selfie spot and you will love it. The kids love it too, but everybody loves to take a selfie out there.
So anything else before we leave? Any final things that you would like to tell us about Norton? And then 2, how do we reach you, or people that are around the globe that are going to come, website information?
Yes, we have norton.org. You can pop onto the website. It's up to date. It will tell you all of the events that were going on. And I think the one thing that we didn't touch was that a lot of people think they go to a museum one time, they make the loop, they see everything, and they check the box and they don't need to go back. But the Norton's changing all of the time. We have traveling exhibitions and they stay typically for about 4 months. So every 4 months, there's at least one big thing rotating, often several things rotating, and we're always acquiring art. So it's always new.
I love that.
I can almost say weekly you'll see little things that change, but monthly you'll see big things change.
Right.
So it's worth a repeat visit.
So whether you live here or you're out of town, the Norton will constantly change, so you don't have to get bored. Just
no, you
visit.
You won't get bored. And I would say, especially for people who maybe have come from bigger cities and they're coming for the beach and they think, oh, you know, the beach is the big attraction. This is a world-class museum. This is not a sleepy little museum. We have Monet, we have Picasso, we have Rubens, we have Pollock. And I think that those names will really surprise people when they come in and they see them here at the Norton.